Got some new stuff from a Life Balance that I bought. I wanted to get her, did she throw something else in here? As per, shoot, let me go get my scissors. I wanted some of her whipped body butter because I've never tried it. Ooh, love the packaging. Oh, cute. I just love this jar. But my ultimate favorite, this right here, the green coconut, which I got like in a travel size. I love this. I love the new packaging. But I love this one. Wow, this is my favorite one. My favorite scent, my favorite like texture. I love this one. I should have got the big one in this one and the small one in the Madagascar. Ooh, I love that one. That's my favorite. It also just reminds me of a time because I was using this so much that it reminds me of that. What did she put in here extra? Because those are the only two things I bought, but there's another little surprise in here. Bloom Infusion Madagascar Vanilla Face, Body, and Hair Oil. Oh wow, with the vanilla beans at the bottom of it. That's pretty cool. Could you see that? Let's see. Pretty cool. Then we have a botanical oil blend, an amber botanical oil blend. Apply to wrist, collarbone, behind the ears, neck, and back of knees. Love amber. Let's smell this. Ooh, yes. Okay, so this is the roll-on but in a dropper form. Ooh, she turned me up with this one. She def turned me up. She def turned me up. Ooh, yeah. If you like amber, you're gonna like that. If you like warm scents like that, then you'll love that. I think that's great for this season. And also, I love it before bed. Like right after a shower. Oh, you about to lay in the bed by yourself or with somebody. Oh, it's nice. I'm trying to tell you something. I nerd it. Supple organic lip butter. Love that. Honeysuckle perfume oil. Sweet. Oh, but I can't. Oh, but it's nice paired with the amber oil, I think. Hold on. I'm not mad at that. It's very natural. That's nice. Wow. Well, fabulous. Thank you so much for the extra goodies. And I'm happy to use my stuff. I should have got the big version in this damn green coconut. I'm mad about that. But I'll just order again. Into. Okay. Bye.
You won't open the gate. If you stay shut much longer, I'm gonna go crazy. Look, Marco.
He's supposed to be in high school.
I saw father.
This is a 30-plus-year-old man. This guy is supposed to be in high school.
Something else in there too.
Pardon?
What are you getting at?
Bitch! You ain't no damn teenager. That's crazy. Oh, who do they think they fooling? Rachel. Dang.
Me now?
I had never
Oh, that's right,
like
Harvey.
that, and I thought that I needed.
You know what? First of all, I just got up. Like, just got up. But you know what I realized? And this is not my first time realizing this, but something's happening that is like reminding me that this is just the situation. But like when I ask God to show me something or remove something out of my life or bring me closer to something, he really be doing it. Nah, but when God be moving stuff around in my life, it's always very like, it's a very interesting thing because if I don't recognize that the thing that's being moved is the thing God wants moved, like I'm thinking I'm over here fighting for something that God's like, you asked me to move the thing that's not for you. Why you keep bringing it back in your life? You know what I mean? Fighting for a situation that's not for you. I'm moving it out your life. And a lot of like my faith is rooted in trusting that just divine timing. And if the timing matches up to the prayers I've been praying for, and that's when things start feeling different or moving funny or feeling separated, I just think it's divine timing. I'll be like, all right now. Okay. So you know how there's like some people who like in the morning they just splash their face with water? and that's their morning routine, that doesn't work for me. My skin doesn't like that. I've tried it. I understand why people do it, because it's like, if your skin, if you've just been sleeping or whatever, or like to not dry out the skin, like I get the reasons, but my skin likes to be washed. My skin likes this routine, a morning wash and a night wash. I have to listen to my skin, baby girl, you know? My skin responds well to a little bit of this in the morning and a little bit of this at night. Honestly, like cleaning the skin very well is the best tip that I can give for people who are dealing with acne. Because that would be the advice I would give to myself when I had a lot of acne, a lot of texture, a lot of hyperpigmentation. I was not cleaning my skin properly. Like I wasn't spending enough time with actual cleanser on my skin. And I was wearing makeup and I wasn't double cleansing. I would put cleanser directly on my makeup and wash it off, and that would be it. And it's like, that pains me when I think about it, because I just know that that's not enough. Like that makeup would just be sitting on my face and I would be so confused why my skin was breaking out, because it's like I wash my face, I do all this stuff, and then as my skin's breaking out, I'm trying all this harsh shit. Like, remember those fucking brushes that you would turn on and they would spin? I was using that shit on my face. Horrible. So lately I've just been using a paper towel to dry my skin, patting it dry, as opposed to using my Clean Skin Club towels. And it's not because I don't love Clean Skin Club towels. I love them. It really just boils down to like using a paper towel. What is making me itch? It's gonna damn near give you the same, it's the same function. So skin is clean. This is what my hair looks like under the bonnet, by the way. I just have my hair in a loose bun. I'm just gonna take that out and shake it out. I guess I can do that right now. Stretched out because I put it in that low bun in the back. But okay, let me see when I put on my workout gear. So okay, number one, I'm addicted to the Fenty Heat lip glosses. That's number one. Number two, on Saturday, and today is Thursday, but on Saturday, I have a party I'm gonna go to that my friend invited me to, and it calls for a cat suit. Whenever I say something calls for a cat suit, that means it's time to show niggas what it's hitting for. You know what I'm saying? You want them to see that silhouette. You know what I mean? A cat suit can be any outfit that shows your wines and your wine times. Okay? So this particular event calls for a cat suit because one, I'm just in the mood to put a cat suit on. And two, I just feel like making niggas drool. You know what I'm saying? You ever get in that mood where it's just like, I just want to see niggas sweat. This is where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. Okay, so I'm going out for a walk, which I have not taken a walk in a minute. Partly because, not that long, like I took a walk a few days ago. But you know, I take daily walks and I haven't taken a walk in a few days. Part of it is because the weather, like it's getting colder outside, so I have to like really prepare to be outside. That's one of the reasons. And then also just like timing. Just haven't, yesterday I didn't even leave my house. But it was because it was cold out and I just was like, do I need anything out there? And today, since I have a few errands to run, I'm gonna do that after I take my walk. My hair looks a mess, but I use my headphones like a bandana or like a headband. So whenever my hair looks crazy, it's like, I don't care, because when I put those headphones on, you're not gonna be able to see how crazy it actually looks. That's what I was gonna do. Put on a little brow and a little bit of mascara. Since this is my first time like going out into the public. Put on a little bit of her. But yeah, here's the thing, like I don't think I have a cat suit I want to pop out in, so I might have to go get something. But even saying that, I'm just like, bitch, no. There is something in that fucking closet of yours. You don't need to buy shit. I really don't. I just need to spend some time back there, but it gives me anxiety, like trying to find something to wear. Please, like ahead of time, I hate doing that because I just feel like everything looks ugly. But it's better to do that than to buy some damn new shit that I really don't need. I need to use what I've got. So I'm gonna go back there and see a little later. We can play around with some outfits and see what's really going on. But yeah, today just looks like get some fresh air type shit, check in with myself, talk to God, and then run a few errands. But I need a check in with myself moment. I need to just sit down and, yeah, like outside of my house with the sun on me, with the wind on me. Like I need that. It's a different vibe, a different feel. Skin looks great. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Yeah. Skin looks good. Like, you're doing the damn thing, bitch. Your skin looks good, okay? You know, you gotta remind yourself every once and again. I be tearing myself up because I'm comparing myself to something I've never been, which is like completely clear skin. You've never had completely clear skin. You gotta think about where you're working from. Like, let's really get serious. Where you're coming from, this is great. You're doing a fabulous job. So yeah, you go, girl. Okay, hold on. Wipe these off. This is the coat I'm gonna wear. I hope it ain't like dumb cold, cause I mean, according to my phone, it's 49 degrees. That's given dumb cold, but when you in the sun and you're moving, like, I think I'll be all right. So we gonna do this coat, okay? We'll leave that open. We'll close it if we need to. We're gonna really make sure this is all going like this, okay? So we can see that fat ass. You. Should I do the all black attack and just put on my black glasses? The blue looks cute. But I could do an all black attack and put on my black glasses. All black attack? I'm kind of bored. No, I'm kind of bored. Like, it's just like, okay, girl. So, we're gonna do this. Fuck it. It's time to have fun, girls. Oh, and I might be taking, I bought these new what? Hold on. So, I bought these new glasses. And the thing about them is, it's just a little too like expected. Number one, it's like, okay, here they go. They're fun, they're cute, kinda. They're actually a sunglasses that I got made into an optical lens. But my thing is that the glasses have too much personality for me. I really want a frame that is just like a cute addition that's kind of like face jewelry. This is more so like, okay, like, I don't need another pair of these. That's essentially what these are. It's just another pair of what I already have on my face, and I don't need another pair of that. I thought that I would like them because of the color and the shape, but I actually don't like them because of the color and the shape. So, yeah. I definitely need some water. Doing parched. I've been doing better with my water though. Been doing 1 liter a day, which is a great step from 1 glass of water a day. The goal is to drink a gallon a day. So I'll get there in time, working myself up to that point. But I am getting 1 liter in a day, and I'm tracking that by, I bought liter water bottles, and I'm just finishing a water bottle a day. And that's how I know that I'm getting that amount every day. Until I find a better solution for my Brita. I feel like the Brita is not tasting filtered. I don't know what's going on. I changed the filter out. Sometimes I'll see like these little black specks in it, which I looked up, and apparently it's like carbon something. But I don't want to see that in my water. Like, that doesn't feel right. So I need to wash stuff today. Take a little water bottle with me. I have on my new Nike shoes that I told you about. I bought these for my walk. So they are cute enough to double as like a lifestyle shoe, but I bought them specifically for this. Okay, I'll see you when I get back. Bye. Okay. Whew. That was a lovely walk. I just went and picked up some packages that came for me. So let's open them up. I do need to take a second though to just just so you know, there's 15% vitamin C, 2% vitamin A, 2% calcium, 0 iron, 8% carbs, 2% sodium, and that's it. 1 gram of protein, 15 grams of sugar, and that's in every 8 fluid ounces. This is a 32 ounce. You ever just need some flavor? Like, I needed more than water. Okay, hold on. First I gotta respond to this boy getting together. Okay, sorry, I was getting a man together because I had to get him together because he had sent me this clip of Stephen A. Smith talking about dating 10s versus dating 9s, 8s, and 7s. And he was saying every man should aim for a 7. Yeah. He was like, every man should go for a high 7, a high 7. And he was basically talking about how a 10 is too much maintenance and basically you don't want to deal with that. A 9 has been told she's a 10, so her mentality is you gonna have to provide, and you gonna have to really be on your game for a 9, and that's problematic. This is what he was saying. He was like, an 8, that's good. An 8 is really, really good because she's beautiful, but and she's independent, but you don't want her to be too independent because then you don't want to feel like you're not really the man and that she don't really need you. And what I was trying to explain to the man that sent me this was just that all of this is rooted in insecurity and weak nigga small dick ass shit. And a bad bitch, no matter what the fuck she looks like to you, doesn't want to deal with a nigga that thinks like that. There's not an intellectual woman on the planet that I think is going to hear that and be like, yeah, that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense, because one, beauty is subjective. So what one person's 10 is could be someone else's 7, 6, 5, whatever the hell. And also, I just think that when we create a rating system of people's looks, specifically women, and more specifically black women, it perpetuates some of the nastiness that goes on within our community, like colorism, texturism, body shaming, and shit like that. And it's just like, even though he didn't explicitly say those things determine what makes a woman beautiful, the whole conversation started on whether or not he wants a woman to have a BBL or be natural. And he was saying she needs to have more ass and titties than he does. And he was like, if she's just as flat as me, then I don't want her. And it's just like, y'all gotta think about the kids. Because I grew up hearing shit like that. A lot of us grew up hearing shit like that. And it determines how we operate as a person. It creates insecurities that really shouldn't even be there. Because if I pulled up a picture of Stephen A. right now, okay, and put it on the big screen, okay, it's just like, let's not talk about numbers, right? Like, let's not talk about numbers. Let's just focus more so on how a person treats you and you treating them, okay? And what I was telling the boy was that, you know, creating an assumption around how someone's gonna treat you based on what they look like is just a horrible take anyway. Because Stephen A. Smith was saying that a high 7 is gonna treat you like this and treat you like that, and a 10's not gonna treat you like that. And it's like, that is not true. It's not true, and it's rooted in insecurities. We know this, but these niggas don't. Some of them don't. And I'm just like, just go. Just go. Tired of it. Tired of it. The only reason why I even take my time explaining to a man why shit like that is problematic is because I don't want them to continue it. Like, you ain't even gotta be my nigga. I may not keep you. I may pass you on to the next bitch, but I don't want you doing that to the next woman. So yeah, I'm gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? Here he go. Let's see what he said. What? Oh, I have to take a break. I have to take a break. Cause like, he's more focused on how a beautiful woman, how her experiences are gonna create a sense of entitlement within her, instead of focusing on the treatment that she's getting that might be making her feel that way. Like, why is a person treating her differently than how they would treat the next person? Why is she getting better treatment than the next person? And what's determining what they think makes her better than the next person? That's what makes it problematic. Everyone's experience is gonna determine who they are as a person for the most part. It does impact the way people move around in this world. That's not to be that's not what we're talking about, or that's not the issue. The issue is that you're rating a woman and determining her value in a relationship based on how it's going to affect you because of the insecurities you have around women who are beautiful. Just go. Okay, so I bought this cleaner thing for my Invisalign because I just take my toothbrush and like brush out the Invisalign. But I was seeing this ad that was saying that over time, like, you know, because those retainers are, I brush out my retainer. And over time, they say that you're just creating little plastic fibers that will break the retainer down. And I'm like, that sounds true, kinda. I don't know why that sounds so true, because I am brushing that motherfucker every single day, morning and night. So I wanted to get this little doohickey because This basically just uses water pressure to clean it, so I don't have to like be like brushing it. So yeah, I'm gonna plug this up and I'll let you know how it goes. Also, hopefully it'll keep my retainer from staining, because my last Invisalign tray was super stained, and sometimes I still like to wear it, but it just feels gross. Like, I don't think it's dirty, but it's stained, so it feels dirty. Okay, so that's my first Amazon purchase. And then we've got this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. Gonna be honest. I don't remember. Oh yeah. A friend of mine told me to get these damn vitamins. What do they think? And she says she takes these a lot. It's pure Hawaiian spirulina. This is supposed to boost your immunity and support cardiovascular health. There are 180 tablets in here. You're supposed to take 3 a day. Naturally contains vitamins A, K, B12, magnesium, let me try and say this. Phycocyanin, something like that. GLA, chlorophyll, and zeaxanthin. Complete protein with chlorophyll, easily absorbed because of a non-cellulose wall, grown and harvested on the Kona coast of Hawaii, dried with our ocean chill drying technology. Kill. Oh, you're supposed to refrigerate these after you open them. Wow. Okay, this has 20% iron in it, which is great because I'm not getting iron anywhere else. But where's all this other stuff? Where's the naturally contains vitamin A and K? How? Where? Where's the breakdown of that? It only shows the calories, the total carbs, protein, iron, and sodium. Is it because vitamin A, K, and B12 and magnesium and all of that is in protein or iron? This is when it's a whole bunch of boo-boo, because if it had all that in it, it should be notated under the supplement facts. Now it just sounds like a whole bunch of lying. I'm gonna look this up and read more about it before I start using it. I got it again because a friend told me to try it, but the proof should be in the pudding. My next purchase is from Uniqlo. I bought, dang, I knew this wasn't gonna be that soft. I got a scarf, start there. It was between this and this pink scarf, and I really wanted the pink one, but the pink had white in it. And I'm just like, no, because when I wear makeup, that's really gonna piss me off. Like it getting dirty. So I just have this. Cool, nice. I probably should have got the pink and white one though, on the lowest of keys. He is over here texting up a storm. Okay, so pop. Okay, I bought a couple of Heat Tech. Oh, I forgot I got this. I bought a couple of Heat Tech shirts. Great for the wintertime. What size is this? A small. Perfect. Cute. So cute. Cute little turtleneck. Love it. Can't wait to wear it. Obsessed with it. Thank you. The next one, I think this is a men's top. Yeah, I got a large. Just like this waffle. Oh no, it's pants. Oh, these were just like in the house pants. Yeah, and it's a large. But I love this brand, Mame Kuragachi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. Love these, just some waffle brown lounge pants. Cute. And I would have got the top, but they didn't have this color, I don't think. Oh, shoot. This is not the top I thought it would be. I don't like this thick ass shirt. That's all right. I'll make use of it. It's just a thick ass, warm brown shirt. And it's just big as fuck. I'm not mad at it. It's fine. I just got some socks, some shocks. Got some socks. Yeah, basically he thinks he just got me together because he was like, you do this too. Like you know, choose men based off of what you know, how attractive you think they are, and also you'll decide how much attention you're gonna give them based on how attracted you are. It's like, yes, but I'm not aiming for a man that isn't as attractive, because I have a belief that the more attractive a man is, the less likely he, you know, the more maintenance he's gonna be, and the less likely he's gonna, you know, treat me well. Like, I want a fine ass nigga. I've never dated a fine ass nigga, okay? But I want a fine ass nigga. Like, there's never a time in my life where I'm gonna be like, I just want a 7. No. And the thing about this particular dude is like, you're not about to, you wanna aim for low hanging fruit aim for it. Do your thing, Playboy, please. A lot of men do. It would not be the first. You're not gonna be the first, and you damn sure ain't gonna be the last. But you're certainly not gonna make me believe that like what you're saying right now isn't rooted in insecurities, period. Okay, so I bought this little like twisty turny from TJ Maxx, because I'm tired of my get ready station looking like this. Like that, come on now, come on now, come on now. That's crazy, shit. That's a little crazy. So, and I gotta get a new situation for my camera, because this thing is broken, and if it drops my camera, I'm gonna really be pissed. All right, so what else can go in here? I said I was gonna put this in here. I only want to put stuff that I use in here. Everything else is gonna go, because it's like I don't even use you, so you don't need to be in here. Let's break it down by. I didn't really create as much space as I thought it would, but I can just do a little rearranging. I know that'll help. I'll figure it out. But yeah, girl, I'm just sick and tired of being damn sick and tired. Why can't niggas just know better? Let me respond to him. Get him together real quick. I pray the Lord blesses me with a man who truly wants an intellectual woman, and not just someone who says that they're smart but doesn't actually make smart decisions or isn't a critical thinker. Like, I'm a smart person, and I hear men say they want a smart woman and that they love smart women, but it's like, when you have one in the palm of your hand, you don't know what to do with her. You feel challenged, you feel small, you know. I was telling him, because he was telling me how important it is for him to have an intelligent woman. I was like, I don't know an intelligent woman that would agree with the root of this. Like, for entertainment purposes, what Stephen A is saying is funny, but it is more than that. And like, when he was talking, I was just realizing, like, wait, I've had real conversations like this with men. It doesn't stop and end at it being a joke. This is actually how people go into dating, and it determines how they're gonna treat you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the too independent thing is like, you know, the being hyper independent trope is a real thing, because a lot of us have had circumstances that don't allow us to not be hyper independent. And I feel like a person who is emotionally aware would understand that the only way to help someone release that cloak of hyper independence, like we was talking about a couple vlogs ago, is by you alleviating some of the work that they have to do, some of their responsibilities. You know what I mean? You offering them an experience that makes them feel like they don't have to do all those things, you know, support. And if you have decided that I am of lesser value because I am hyper independent, and you're going ahead and taking yourself out the running, then no one ever shows up for me in that way. Yes, I'm gonna continue to be independent, and it's just gonna grow and grow and grow. Stupid. Okay. Welcome to the first episode of Why Can't These Niggas Act Right? So, I have to start off by saying this. There is a guy that I engage in conversation with who really highlights, for me, the thinking of a lot of men. And the reason why I believe he represents a lot of men is it just feels that way. The things that he says, they're not things that I haven't heard before. I've heard them, and it just makes me feel like there are a lot of people that feel this way, specifically men, and even more specifically Black men. So he had brought up a girl and said that she was so soft and feminine, it makes him want to protect her. And it wasn't the first time he brought up his appeal to a woman who represents herself in that way. And the reason why he prefers that, because as a man, he wants to protect his woman. So, because he brought it up again today about the wanting to protect a woman, I asked him, do you think that independent, vocal women deserve protection as well? And if so, why is it that you don't mention that when you are expressing the type of women that you want to protect? Why don't I ever hear you say you want to protect an independent, smart, vocal woman? The way that you express the women that you want to protect, if I'm being honest, they sound very timid and meek and, you know, small. And the thing about this guy is that he says stuff, I think sometimes, that makes me think about myself, because he and I at one point were, you know, looking at each other as possible like interests. And what I realized is that I can't be with a man whose vision of a woman is meant to make him feel more of a man. Like his vision and purpose of what a woman is supposed to serve in his life is to actually make him feel like more of a man. I can't be in that type of relationship, because that job is never gonna end, number one, that role of wanting to make him feel like a man. And number two, you'll never fulfill it. The goalpost will always move, and it's rooted, and the reason why it will always move is because it's rooted in insecurities. And as times change and needs change, access evolves, or maybe it doesn't, your environment might change. What he perceives to be a woman who makes him feel manly may change too. So if you go about moving around the world as a woman who's being wanted by men, I suggest you stop doing that shit. Seriously. You're gonna get a man, and this is my belief for myself, but I will find a man who appreciates every part of me, including the independent and the vocal and the intelligent part of me. I know how to submit, but I don't think a smart individual submits so early in the game. Submission is, I think, an act of allowing someone else to take the role. It's really like allowing yourself the opportunity to not have to think. Submission shouldn't be something that you forego in order to make someone else feel bigger. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, it should be my choice that I'm submitting, not I'm submitting because I'm a woman. I'm not doing that. So yeah, I sent him a text and asked him, like, do you believe independent women deserve protection? Because I just don't hear him say that. You say everything else under the bus, but you never mention that independent women deserve protection. And the reason why I'm asking straight up is because I feel like I've heard verbatim that men don't feel like they want to protect a woman who is independent, or they don't feel like, well, she don't need a man no ways. You think I don't need a man because I can think for myself, or because I vocalize my thoughts and opinions about things that mean something to me? Like, it's so interesting how becoming a woman who's aware of who they are turns you into this radical, you know what I'm saying, feminist activist damn near. Like, as a woman who takes pride in the fact that I know myself and I respect myself, I feel like a fucking activist, because being in this body and moving in this way feels like activism. It feels like I am sparking conversation, that I am upsetting some, that I am empowering others. And that's really not even the goal. The goal is just me feeling more comfortable in my body, in my skin, respecting myself, loving who I see in the mirror. It's not meant to agitate, but because I'm this way, it agitates some people, because in order for them to feel big, you must feel small. And I think that's the disappointing part about the dating world, is that when men share their opinion, we realize that what they want is not a partner. Instead, they want someone who just continuously helps to feed their ego and makes them feel like a man. They don't push the limits. They don't question anything. You know, low-hanging fruit. The shit really just make me sit and think, like, fuck, you know? I really be asking myself, like, am I gonna be all right? Am I? Because if my options are, you know what I'm saying, allow a man to move how these men is moving. And the thing about it too is just that there is no pride in being in a relationship with a person who thinks this way. Like, I tell men all the time, like, my goal isn't marriage or even the relationship. It's in finding someone who I respect and who I enjoy spending time with, and who I can see a future with. You know what I'm saying? Because this is someone who I enjoy. I can see them, you know, being in my life for a good amount of time. You know what I'm saying? The titles of things don't matter. I'm not a person who's like, oh, I don't believe in titles. I like a title, but I'm not over here like, once I get that title, then everything will be everything. Like, no. The more that I'm around relationships, the more that I realize what it is that I truly want out of one. And also, the more that I talk to men, the more I realize what type of man I'm actually interested in. Because from the surface, things can look a certain type of way or something may seem appealing, but the more you talk to it, the deeper that you get into it, you realize that a lot of their beliefs are rooted in ignorance, misogyny, and the need for a certain group of people to be suppressed. I don't know which group, but it is a group has to be suppressed in order for them to be bigger. I don't want to live like that in any way, shape, or form, or with any minority group of people. If you can, and also I've been having some tough conversations in regards to queer folks and gay people and trans people with friends, because the thing about it is, if you're not talking with your friends about it, you're not checking ignorance with your friends, then, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make sure you're having these conversations with them in the same way that you have conversations with folks on the internet and strangers, colleagues, work colleagues, family, whatever. Everybody should, you should be checking ignorance. And yeah, I was just bringing up, just asking questions about what people felt. Because I have family members that work in the education system, and they have vocalized that they don't agree with having to talk about non-binary and trans, whatever. But actually, that's not where it came from. Where did it come from? There was a conversation and somebody said he was a teacher and he didn't want to teach that. I don't remember who I was talking to, but somebody I was talking to was telling me that their teacher friend was upset because he had to teach kids about non-binary folks. And I was asking them, well, why was he upset? And he was like, cause he just feels like, we don't want to be putting that on kids. And I'm like, putting what on kids? And already when you start asking those questions, the defense goes up. And it's like, I don't have a problem with gay people. It's like, okay, non-binary is not gay, first of all. But anyway, but it turns into like this defensive thing of like, I don't have a problem with nobody. I just don't think we should be putting it on kids. And it's like, what we're putting on kids is educating them about the world as it stands. Kids should know that non-binary people exist. Kids should know that trans people exist. Some of the students that they're in class with have parents who may be trans or non-binary or gay. So they should have that representation when speaking about families, but especially about sex education. Like they were like, shouldn't be talking about being gay in sex education. I'm like, why wouldn't they talk about that, or being trans? You know what I'm saying? It boggles my mind, the convenient ignorance when it comes to the conversation around queerness. But when we're talking about other minority groups or other situations that are happening in the world, everyone's so radical. It's like, okay, you need to apply that same open-mindedness and radicalness to this too, okay? Because otherwise it's just like, you're no better than the people that are oppressing folks. You're no better than them. That judgment and the disgust and just the refusal to even allow conversation or that world into your life out of fear that it's going to affect your children is rooted in hatred. It is. It is. And I don't know where everybody is on my YouTube channel, where they stand on this, because people like to bring in religion and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not the page for that. This is not that. When I say I talk to the girls, when I say the girls is very much everybody. Okay, that's a term of endearment. And I see everybody for who the fuck they is. Here we go. I don't think independent is opposite of feminine. I think a woman can be both. I think all women deserve protection. I think a woman who is more masculine in her orientation will present a challenge for a man who is also masculine. I think that match could be exciting and have great sex, but will likely burn out because masculinity is less agreeable than not. No one would get the last word, or there may be competition until one submits to the other to lead. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta let people think what they think. I don't think women should submit to any and every man, but if the man is submitting to a higher power, then it'll be safe for her to submit to him. The way this man talks about men and women is so funny to me. It just sounds like I'm talking to a fucking, I don't know, a robot. But yeah, this is not a place where I'm okay with motherfuckers turning their nose up to the conversation in regards to queerness or queer representation, or the way people choose to move around this world, what gender they choose to be or not be. Like, nah. We not doing that over here. And if you in the comments thinking you gonna say something, please don't do it, because I'll just block you, and I'll find every page you got on every social media platform, and you will be blocked from seeing my shit. I don't like that. I don't like that, and I ain't gonna have it. And I ain't changing it. Shouldn't be no reason why you in here acting a fool because somebody wants you to refer to them as they. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. It's just like when you think with your brain, right? The thing between the ears, the thing right behind the brows. When you think with that, I don't understand how you can still hold ignorance for queer groups. I don't understand it.
7 miles away.
Come back to that. What's going on? What's on? Feel like I look like I just got finished playing on the playground, and you know what? It does kind of feel like that. I was helping my friend move today, and we just had a nice, long, beautiful day. One of those days, you know? Like, it's late. Should I just do this tomorrow? Like, seriously, Kennedy, do you want to just wait until tomorrow to do this, or do you want to do it right now? I say, let's wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. I'll wait until tomorrow because it's late and I want to go to sleep. Like, I'm really trying to hold myself accountable with going to sleep. I've been staying up till like 2, 3 in the morning. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm peeling off these patches. I really should keep them on because ain't nothing come up yet. So I should just wash my face around it, but I don't get down like that. I'm gonna wash my face fully. Man, me and my friends were just talking so much about the conversation that I was telling y'all about the Stephen A. Smith thing. And yeah, like what it boils down to is like niggas that's talking like that, y'all not pulling tens. Y'all not pulling tens. Y'all not pulling women who are beautiful, smart, confident, independent. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not pulling that no ways. So all this talk is just talk to make you feel better about the decision you gonna end up with. You know what I'm saying? About your options. Like, it ain't about you picking and choosing. Like, who the fuck says they don't want a 10? Who says that? And this is what I was trying to explain to him. I was like, I've never in my life said, I don't want a 10, I want a 7. I've never said that. Why would I say that? I've said multiple times, I want a fine-ass Negro, okay? A fine-ass man. That's what I want. I like them fine. From the front and the back. I don't know what that means exactly, but anyway. I will see you girls in the morning. Tomorrow I'm going to a party and I don't know what I'm wearing, so we will be trying to figure that out. Maybe we could try and do that tonight. No, because we're going to sleep. See how I gotta remind myself? We going to sleep. We not staying up, we going to sleep. So I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night. Okay. Let me explain something to you. This is not the time for you to be trying to judge somebody, okay? I don't know when you're watching this, but I'm telling you it's not the time. Right now, what I need you to do is accept me, flaws and all. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. I'm freshly getting up out of the bed after hours of scrolling. And I have decided that it's time to stop pussyfooting around and I need to pick out an outfit for tonight because I want to look like a bad bitch. Come on, baby. What you're gonna see here, okay, gotta move the clothes out of the way that are on the floor. Okay, what you're gonna see here is a closet filled with clothes. What's the big damn deal? You know what I mean? I don't need to hear, Kennedy, you got a lot of this, you got a lot of that. Kennedy, why is that stuff not folded? Kennedy. It is organized chaos, okay? I know what all of this is. You don't know. I know what that is, okay? This is my I wore it once and I'm not ready to wash it area. So you're gonna notice a lot of jeans, a lot of sweats, you know, maybe even a dress. It's like I wore it once, it's not funked up, and I'm not washing it immediately. That's why people's stuff be looking ran through, because you ain't supposed to be washing your stuff that often, especially men's. I feel like I talked about that a few days ago. Okay, so let's think about this. All right, this outfit relies heavily on every piece. So I think I'm gonna do something cute and simple because I don't know these niggas like that. I'm going with a friend. I'm a +1 in this situation, okay? She's invited me. So I think I'm gonna do something simple like, is this the top? No, this is not the top, but this is the top option, but this is not the top I want. I wonder where that top is. This is not the top I want. Hold on, let's find this top. I'm looking for this black see-through top where you see, because the thing is that if I wear this top, I'll be wearing jeans, very tight hip-hugging jeans, but because I'm wearing jeans to this situation, I need a top that's like, okay, I am here to have a good time. Like, even though I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt, like this t-shirt is risque. Is this it? This is it. Okay, See, these are my black shirts. I don't know if you can see that, but all right. So it goes. I'm trying to figure out why you have deodorant stains. Ooh. No, you don't have deodorant stains like this. It's like dyed deodorant stains. Hold up. Okay, well, the thing about it is I could throw her in the washing machine. I'm gonna put her in the washing machine. I can't even talk because I need to throw her in the washing machine to confirm that this is not her, you know, forever state. If I wear her, I will put on these Levi's that I have. These Levi's look great for my butt. I'm gonna try them on real quick so I can remind myself that they look great, because they looked great on my butt 2 years ago. So let's see if they're still doing what they did, what they once did. Let me back you up a hair. Okay. I can't believe this shirt got the nerve to look like this. That would be the shirt I'm wearing. Even though I don't really want my stomach out, like I'm bloated right now. But you know, you gotta bend for something. And I got shoes that I can wear. I'm gonna see about the shoes. It's like at this particular party, this particular gathering, I don't want to be doing too much because, like I said, I don't know this person, so I'm not gonna give them the best look out of my closet because I don't even know what it's giving for real. Luckily, these pants are stretchy. All I'm worried about is ass. Let me back it up. Like, I'm a closet, but you see what I'm talking about? I gotta get a good look and see if it's actually cupping thy booty like I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Let me try on the whole thing. Hold on. Yeah, that's cute. Go up the thing like that. A basic heel. The issue is the outfit in general just kind of gives basic. And again, like, I don't need to give these folks too much because I don't know them like that. But just for my own personal, like, pull up partois, I would personally like to feel like, you know, I'm that bitch. And I'm not quite feeling like that bitch with this setup. So let me figure out what I can do. Please hold. All right. Back at square one. I need a moment. Excuse me. Okay, I'm doing my hair, and at first I was gonna leave my hair down, but I think I want to put my hair back up into a bun like I had it yesterday. First I'm gonna wet it and see what it's giving just down. We'll let you know what you're working with. Since I applied product the day of my wash, the next day and the day after that, I'm not reapplying product, wetting my hair. I'm gonna see what that do. I feel like I'm relearning my hair too. Like what used to work don't really work no more. So it's like I'm reintroducing myself to my hair. It feels like I'm using different products and shit. And yeah. Okay, wetting it kind of helped. We'll let it air dry and see if we like it. If not, I will put it up into a bun. So I was just thinking about the fact I was in the shower. Okay, one, I've picked out my outfit. I never updated y'all because I really needed to figure it out, but I picked out an outfit which I will show you once I'm dressed. Two, I like to get ready on TikTok Live. I don't like editing get ready with me videos. I don't. Let's have an honesty hour. I don't like doing it. So I'm gonna get ready on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. What's my TikTok name? Who's tired of me saying TikTok? Okay, let's see. My TikTok name is Kennedy and Keontae. Kennedy and Keontae is my TikTok name. So yeah, follow me on there because that's where I be fucking getting ready. That's number one. Oops. Number two, I was thinking more about what I was telling y'all about what Stephen A. Smith said and what the dude I was talking to was saying. And it was just like, you know what it's really about? Y'all are not bagging tens. I don't know if I said this when I first started talking about this, but it's like, y'all are not getting tens. So this whole conversation is wrapped around you trying to justify why you have to pick for low-hanging fruit. Because the tens don't want y'all. And first of all, everybody watching this vlog is a motherfucking 10. You only don't become a 10 when you don't believe you're a 10. Number one. Number two, you also aren't a 10 if you have stank ass energy, if you are rude and disrespectful for no reason, unkind to others, and what else? Oh, if you don't like Beyonce. That makes you not a 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding about the last one, but kinda not. Hold on. So, Pop, yeah, it's just like what it boils down to is like y'all coming up with all this nonsense about aiming for a 7 because y'all know y'all are not bagging 10s. So it's like, let me make sense of why I'm only getting these 7s. I'm choosing the 7s. There's never been a time in my life where I've been like, God, please skip over me when you passing out these 10 niggas. When you passing out these rated 10 ass niggas, please pass them by and pass me that 7. What, ho? I'm getting on my knees praying for that 10. I'm not, what are we talking about? So that's just a whole bunch of foolishness. Okay, the water def worked. So guess what I didn't learn, or guess what I didn't realize about this product that I really do like? This right here, Twisted Definition, is like a cream gel. So the reason why I love it so much on my wash day is because it offers a lot of like definition without making my hair like poodle-esque. I don't like having zero frizz, but this helps to like, I don't know. And where did I learn that it was like a gel? I read it, but where did I read it? Because now I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah, provides gel-like soft hold. Yes, so it provides the gel-like soft hold, and sometimes it gives too stiff and it makes my hair look like shingly, like thin almost, because it's clumping the curls together. You spray your hair real quick and it just fluffed it out. Like my hair looks great. This is what I wanted my hair to look like. So pop. And then what I'm gonna do is just slap on a little bit of this hydrating oil from Pantene because I like the smell. I'm gonna have to get the one that's out there. This one is all out. There we go. This is the last of the last, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go get ready and I'll see you guys once I'm all done. Okay, bye. Where did I put? I'm addicted to this lip gloss. It's the only lip gloss I wear nowadays. Carry. Okay. Outfit is classic Kennedy, okay? Nothing new. Let me bring you down a size. Okay. So we've got open face shirt, which is tied a little bit in the front. I'm tucking in the tails because that's not the look I'm going for. I'm not going for the shirt is tied. I just need to tie it for style reasons, right? Because I want it cropped like this. I don't want it long. This is a long shirt. And in the back, it just looks like that from the back. These are not great like ass pants. Like you can see something's there, but you can't see a lot of what's there. And this would be a crowd where I would want them to know that I do have ass. But if they don't know, I'm not gonna feel too bad. It's like, I don't really know who's in here. So really it's just like more about the energy. So yeah, these are not the best like booty jeans, but there's definitely something there. These are some thrifted Levi's that I got years ago. Shoes, I'm actually wearing, I'll pan down for you. I'm wearing some old Topshop heels that I got so many years ago in New York. The girls know Topshop doesn't exist anymore. So, or at least the store doesn't. I don't know if they have online shit, but yeah, they're so old, which is why I'm bringing another pair of shoes with me just in case these decide to fall apart as I'm walking. That's happened to me one time with a different pair of shoes, not from Topshop, but a different pair of shoes that literally, when I walked in the house, they like broke down like a transformer. I'm not kidding. And I was just like, imagine if this shit happened while I was out. Like literally it happened as I was walking into my apartment. Just doom, 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 doom. That was my shoe. Like, wow, bitch. So that shit scared the fuck out of me. So I'm gonna bring a spare pair of shoes as a just in case, and they ain't heels. Yeah, they ain't heels. They're gonna be some these Marty slides that I have, because if these decide to break down, that's God telling me you don't need to be lifted up in heels. What you need is the lifting up of the Lord, and I'll listen to that. That's me. This don't make me get up out of my seat, bitch. Yeah. Okay. But I'm not mad at the outfit I put together. Like, to me, it's like it is what it is type shit. All right, that's starting to get on my nerves. Like, do I need to double do it? I don't want no ball in the front. It's like, whatever. That is one. Yeah. This is really like the main cinch. And then for purse, you know what the fuck going on. Okay, I'll see y'all when I get back. Bye. Girls, yeah, yeah. So this is what I ended up changing to, because boom, 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 boom. Hey, my chin. Like, yeah, for obvious reasons. One, it was one of those situations where it was like, okay, in my last outfit, I felt like I could also be working as the hostess at the local restaurant down the street. And so I changed. Like, it was cute. It's cute for like, oh, I'm just going to dinner. But we had dinner plans, and then we was going to like this after spot, lounge spot that was like giving club vibes. Got there, realized I could have worn a paper bag and I would have been okay. You understand? Like, it never gives, you gotta try your hardest here. It just, you'll be all right in whatever you pull up in. The only thing you might be feeling a type of way about is that it might be a lot of folks with some design. Wait, what? The only thing you might feel a way about is that there might be some folks in there with some designer on. And that's the thing about me, I'm not a designer girl. I just realized that's not where I choose to spend my money. Not yet, at least. There are things, designer things that I've seen that I've been like, that's cute. But not enough to where I'm like, I'm gonna drop that coin on it. Not yet, but at some point in my life. I put on my go-to I'm going out jeans, because they just hug the body just right. They're loose where I need them to be and tight where I want them to be, you know what I mean? So yeah, and this top is one of the Lori Harvey Naked Wardrobe collabs that just always comes in handy when I need a good, like, you know, talk to them girls. Hey, talk to them girls. Hold on, talk to them girls. Wait a minute. So after we went to the lounge, which was a bust, like, girl please, we went to Waffle House. Yup. Did I need it? No. Did I eat it? Yes. I tore it up, quite frankly. Glad that I went. But, you know, even though it was like not the most like night of my life, I still had such a great time because I was with my friends. We to a few songs, you know, and it's just something about that feeling of making niggas, you know what I mean, get, you know, they don't know what to do. It's something about that feeling that just made me be like, yeah, like, I like that. I'm always gonna like that. I'm always gonna be that girl that likes that. You walk into a room, niggas don't know what to do. Yeah. Like, that's how it should be. That's how it should be at all times. So, one thing about it and two things for sure. I'ma make sure a nigga wanna ask for more. I'ma make sure a nigga wanna ask for more. It is 2:30. I smell like Waffle House. Tomorrow I'll be washing my hair and I think I'm gonna go to the beauty supply store and get like, I'm gonna get my hair growth stuff. I wanna get my castor oil. I wanna get my goddamn, you know what I mean? I need to get this, I need to get that. Like, I need to refill my hair stuff. You know, the stuff that I use on my deep treatment, I'm treating my hair days. So I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning and then come back here. And I wanna get started on, I don't know if I wanna get started on my closet. I'm thinking about doing a closet clean out, or if I wanna start on the second bedroom. In my heart, I feel like I should just get started on my closet. Yeah, that's what it feels like, do closet. Also, let me tell you this. So at one point I was sitting at the little table that we had at the lounge spot by myself. Like, my friends had gone to the bathroom and I was sitting there watching our stuff. When they got up and left, it was one man after the next man after the next man after the next man that was coming up to talk to me, which brought me to the thought of like, it is so true that when you're with your friends, guys are less likely to come and talk to you because it's too intimidating for them. It's too much. They cannot do it in front of your friends. So consider going places, and I know this is a tough one, but consider going places by yourself, or even when you're with your girlfriends, at some point you stepping away from them, like you going to the bathroom by yourself, if you feel safe. Obviously we want to be safe about it, but like taking a moment to do something by yourself. Find a reason, like, okay, I'm gonna go and get us napkins at the bar type shit, or oh, let me go and get us a straw at the bar. Like any reason for you to break away from the group, and you pass by those niggas, let them smell your perfume, you know, as you walk past, you know, you can fix your hair, you know, give a little eye contact as you pass by. You can even, hey, you know, like, what more can I say? What more can I say? Do that. I'm telling you, they gonna drop down and ask you, how can I serve you, queen? How can I serve you, queen? I'm telling you this. This has happened to me. It hasn't actually happened, but what I'm telling you is that it could. I did change my shoes to my Zara boots, which I'm also so happy about because those Topshop heels hurt. They literally feel as hard as wood, those Topshop heels. Bitch, please. Like, the stakes ain't high enough for me to be wearing nothing that hurt my feet like that. Like, it wasn't a situation in sight that made me say, let me make sure I have on these Topshop heels. I don't care if my feet hurt, I need these heels on. Girl, bye, please. So I'm happy I have on my round toe Zara boots. Let me show you. Yeah, very much round toe. Yup, hold on. Round toe. It's so round toe. Like, damn, bitch, that's the roundest toe I done ever seen. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, girl. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I needed them. I needed them. So yeah, round toe heel. Where's my, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do this head. And yeah, anyway, bye.
Your baby, your right eye is looking into their left eye, and then that interaction that from the optic nerve is going around the brain to know where emotions come from, and it's creating this emotional resonance loop that you can have with someone. Now you could say, like, God, trust the person, take a healthy, and then so it feels like a hug.
Kinder and happier, and people would want to bond with you.
So we see this a lot on the reality shows where people are like, oh, we're going to be friends.
Hormone conversation, take that off the shelf. So we're talking about
who interact with each other physically closely, they synchronize their menstrual cycles. And so whenever I want to actually know the current, so we have a natural hierarchy.
probably the perk first.
Okay, this is a small little conversation of why we can't take it personal. So there's this guy I was talking to, and he always had a reason to argue. I'm talking about, we be talking about the most simplest basic shit. He find a reason to argue me down. okay? It got to the point where it was like, okay, you just an argumentative ass nigga. I don't like that. When we would hang out, it would be fine, but when we would talk, it would be horrible. One day, we're hanging out, we're having a great day. We were in one of my favorite stores in New York. We step outside, the sun is shining, it's a beautiful day, and we decided to take a little walk. And I noticed that something was on top of his head, like a little lint fuzz. So I said, hey, you have something on top of your head. Now this brother is 6'4", tall man. And typically when someone shorter than you says something's on top of your head, you go, oh, here you go. You know, so then they can help you get it out your head. When I tell you this brother stood 10 toes down, knees straight, sternum still standing straight up, would not bend over for nan. You know why? Because he had black spray paint on his head, Beijing on his head. And the thing about it is, while he's trying to get me to not see the Beijing on his head, I had already peeped it because I saw the reflection from the sun bounce off his head onto my glasses. So I already knew you had that black spray paint on your head. I already knew that. So while you over here mad at the world trying to argue about every little small thing, you're not even trying to argue with me. You're trying to argue with the fact that you got black spray paint on your head. You know what I mean? You mad with me because if you needed to put your ear up against this wall here to hear what was going on next door, when you pull your head back, you're gonna leave something on that wall. It'll be something right on that wall if you do that. You can't lay nowhere with that situation. You are forbidden from laying your head back. So it's like, I immediately removed the thing that I was doing. I immediately stopped internalizing his argumentative nature because I realized he isn't arguing with me. He's arguing with that black spray paint. He's arguing with his circumstances. He does not have a pillowcase that does not have a streak of black on it. And this is not me making this up. This is a fact, you know? This did not happen at the laundromat. Why are you talking about the laundromat messed up your stuff? This did not happen at the laundromat. You, okay, you have Beijing on your head. And that's the truth. So it's like, the more I learn about a person's circumstances, the more I release myself from making every encounter that we have about me. And the less I feel like someone's actions has something to do with me. They don't, sweetie. You know? When he wouldn't curl his top half down so I can help him get that thing out his head, I said, oh, that brother he's standing up like his life depends on it. I'm talking about, you would have thought he had just joined the armed forces, the army, the military. And he wasn't gonna move unless his sergeant told him so, okay? Like I wasn't gonna be the one to tell him what to do in that moment. He was not budging. Just go. Anyway, so that's this week's lesson in don't take it personal. Because, bitch, don't. So I finished that area of my closet, which is great. I have organized what clothes need to be hand washed versus which clothes I want to give away, and I still have more to go through because I'm gonna clean up my whole closet. Remember when we did that a few vlogs back? So it got fumbled and jumbled again. So I gotta do it all. I know you can see the sides of my closet. It was looking a little in disarray. So the thing is that it's organized chaos, so I'm gonna get it together. My next task is gonna be tackling my second bedroom, which I really use for storage, honestly, but I like to turn it into my studio where I film content that is just like me and camera. So like beauty stuff, hair stuff, lives that I do on Instagram and TikTok. I just want to be able to utilize that room. I have new lights that were gifted to me from a friend. Oh, also one of my friends was moving and she had clothes that she wanted us to look at before she decided if she was gonna, like, you know, donate them or sell them. And I said to her, like, man, this feels very sustainable. Like, this feels like thrifting. And that's exactly what it is. And so I implore you, if you have clothes that you want to get rid of, do not throw them away. Never throw them away. Always find a way to either donate them or pass them on to a friend, someone who can make use of it. We don't need to be throwing clothes away. So yeah, when I left from New York, I left so much stuff. I don't think y'all understand. Furniture, clothing, hair products, shoes, just like miscellaneous shit, kitchenware, like a whole bunch of shit I left. And some of it I put outside my apartment for people to grab and course you got people who just are just selfish and like would just grab it all for themselves, because I had put like boxes of hair care products. I came down an hour later, every single box was gone. I'm like, I know somebody dragged this stuff into the apartment. Like, I know somebody did. Cause I said, please just like grab it out the box. Somebody took all them boxes and put it in the apartment. It's like, what can you do? I got really annoyed by that, but I had to release it because I'm like, maybe they needed it. Hopefully, you know, people get to use it and it's not just one person being an asshole. Maybe they'll spread it to the people in their household. But yeah, just like, I really am not, I know what I want to buy. Like, I know the things that I want to spend money on. I'm looking for a really nice pair of boots. I want a really nice leather bag, and those are the only things that I'm like, okay, those are the two things I know for sure I'm willing to spend money on. Everything else, I really don't need to spend. Oh, and I want a good pair of sneakers, like a pair of sneakers I love. Everything else though, I don't need. So I really want to be mindful of the way that I shop next year. I'm a sustainable shopper. I'm a Goodwill girl. I'm at the thrift stores. You know, it's a little tougher in Atlanta because they don't have the best thrift shopping, in my opinion. This week I'm gonna tackle the second bedroom and set it up as my studio space. And that's it. I think today it's really giving Sunday vibes. I'm going to simply watch a movie. Tomorrow we're doing a global boycott in support of Palestine, and you know, just making a statement. We really have to try to figure out ways to get this ceasefire to happen, because at this point it's just like, y'all are monsters. Y'all are monsters. The IDF and anyone who believes that they have the right to defend themselves because of what happened on October 7th. October 7th was not the first day that a stone was thrown. Palestinian people have been dealing with occupation since the 1940s, and they have dealt with a genocide before as an effort to occupy Palestine. 1948, the Nakba. They have dealt with so much violence and kidnapping of their children, the murdering of people in their families, the stealing of their homes, the stealing of their land for years. So it's really, really frustrating when people are like, Israel has the right to defend themselves because they killed and they kidnapped these people on October 7th. Do you not understand that that was a result of the actions of the Israeli soldiers and the crimes that they have been committing for years? And I don't want to hear nothing about Hamas being a terrorist group either. I don't. They called the Black Panther Party a terrorist group. They weren't. This is a group of people who decided we are going to fight against these people who are killing our family members, who are taking over our lands unlawfully, and who are kidnapping our children. Period. They could try to rewrite history if they want to, but the story of the Palestinian people is very linear to the story of African American people, in my opinion. And it's not hard for me to look at them and see myself and see our stories in them. We watch it happen here in America today, just like complete ignorance and gaslighting. So I'm definitely very passionate about what's happening, as we all should be, because even if you're not familiar with what's going on, I'm sure you've seen in the news what's happening or heard about it on the internet, seen some of the images of homes being bombed, mosques being bombed, hospitals being bombed, and it's like, I don't think people are really putting into perspective that we're talking about bombs. And I know that's a hard one to digest because we as American people have not had to deal with that on that level, but these are bombs that are happening like constantly. It's so regular that it's just like a sound effect that happens in Palestine. I've really taken joy in watching videos of what Palestine looked like before all of this happened, before like the constant bombing. It was a beautiful place. In Gaza specifically, I should specify, because yeah, it just was a beautiful place, and it's heartbreaking what they've turned it into on purpose. But anyway, yeah, I've been doing a lot of reading up on what's been going on lately. I actually just sent in a ceasefire request on the UN's site, and I'll put the link to that in my description box for anybody who's interested in demanding a ceasefire from our UN, because they actually just did a vote and the United States was the only one to vote against it. to vote against the ceasefire. Just shameful. Shameful, shameful, shameful shit. Very, very shameful. I'm gonna watch a movie today on Netflix that everyone's talking about called Leave the World Behind, so I can know what's going on. When everyone's talking about a movie, I'm like, let me watch it. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna watch that. Oh, the global boycott is that you don't spend any money, by the way. So I wish this was coming out before Monday because I'm gonna share it though on my platforms. Actually, let me do that now. Anyway, yeah, I need to spend some time quietly. We're just like, no, I feel like it's so much going on. I don't know what the word is. There's like a word for this, but like, yeah, stimulation. Like I'm overstimulated and I need that. And I'm feeling a lot of pressures and also a lot of guilt because I don't think that I've extended myself to my friends that don't live in Atlanta well. Like I haven't been calling them as much. I haven't put the effort in to go see them and visit. And I have a lot of guilt around that because it's so important to me that my friends show up for me that I feel like I've contradicted myself or I feel like a hypocrite because I'm not doing that for them. I'm not showing up for them in the way that I would like to. And what I hope is that when I am able to show up in their lives the way that I intend to, that they will accept me with love and gracefully and can accept that this time has just been a lot. Because outside of the worldly things that have affected me mentally and emotionally, I'm also dealing with my own transition in my life, and it's really required me to spend a lot of time by myself. And not always by choice, but kind of like forcing myself to like be a hermit because that's how I cope, is by just being by myself because I start feeling burdensome with my sadness. There's also this thing of me feeling like I'm not allowed to be sad because people expect me to be the one that's making them laugh. And so it almost feels like I don't have a place in someone's life if I'm not providing that for them. You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm not providing laughter and joy and making them feel better, I just feel like, yeah, like I feel like my purpose is not there, or like I'm not needed. It's getting deep, girl. It's getting deep. But yeah, anywho, yeah, it's one of them days where I'm just like in my feelings and in my thoughts, but it's good. All right, let me put on that movie. My hands are freezing. Maybe I'll turn on the heat. Y'all know I don't like doing that. But yeah, I'm about to turn on this movie and enjoy my Saturday. Enjoy my Sunday. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you girls next week.